Good evening, students. Am I audible? Please confirm once. I think we should restart the class since we have to cover the topics. Okay, perfect. Perfect, Ajay. So I shared my PPT already. And I hope it's visible to you all. In yesterday class, I was explaining actually one program. In there, I need to clarify one thing. Actually, it was my bad only that I was explaining. That was the concept was correct, but the thing is that is a bit advanced topic. For you people in this program, the agenda with respect to that is different. So let me take you first on a VS Code so that I can clarify the concept which you have to take care. I hope a VS Code is visible now. And uh, why people are not joining today? Today is the last class, right? So observe here that program which is used to dynamically assigning the elements inside the list. In that I was explaining about this string, a string function, inside that length function, and inside that you have passed variable, a list variable which is empty. What is the purpose of this? I'm telling you. The purpose of this, let me run it. Then I will explain the purpose. When I'm running it, it is asking enter the name of cat1. Enter the name of cat. Cat till here, they have taken from this particular our string, right? After that one is coming from this. And how this one came? I'm telling you. See, your empty list, list starts from zero. List starts from zero, so initially, this particular variable list is index 0, and in which index you want to enter the name of that cat. Cat is a variable. This particular variable, they are representing the cat right now. So in which particular index you want to store the elements. So for that reason, they have used this particular this function. What is the role of plus one? Plus one is making, if zero index is there, they are treating as a one actually. So 0 plus 1, initially 0 plus 1, what you are getting here? 1, right? Then if I will put the value, if I will pass the some value, suppose tech, I'm passing tech. Now, again, this will ask, the, please enter the cat2, right now. I'm passing hub. Observe here, cat1, cat2, cat3. How this is working? This is working based on this only. The index number. It is representing the index number. So if you don't want to enter, then you simply don't input here and press enter, you will come out. And this is what the loop was. Once again. So this is the meaning of that. This particular line, I mean, string you are passing inside that meaning that this is representing the your index number based on the loop condition. Initially it is 0 plus 1, 1. Next till the condition will true, next 2, next after that 3, and so on. This will go like that. So this is the meaning to represent the indexing number in one. You just do the practice on this type of work, because Python is working in such a way only. So you have to work in such a way and do more practice. You will come to know, and just put the debug line and try to trace the code by yourself. Then you will come to know the flow of code also, right? If you are getting still problem, I will explain later. You just meet me, then I will explain properly. Okay, let me start today's topic. So let me share the PPT again. Now you are in the PPT, and after this class I will share the notes also, right, for the first chapter complete, and that I will try to conclude on Monday class. I think 24th onwards you have an internal exam, so before that we have to finish this particular module 2, so we have to go fast. So today's topic is using for loop with list. Using for loop with list. Before that, there was one alternate program I have taken. In that I have used append function. There is a list method. One complete topic is there. when I will teach about list topic, when in that there is a one particular function we have to do, method we have to do, that is append. When I will explain append, that time I will explain this program again. So this is the alternate program of this particular program to allocating the list element dynamically right now. So that I will come back after the topic when I will explain. I will complete the explanation for append function. So today's topic is using for loop with list, right? Here, what we are going to do, how you can work list and for loop together. I mean, you have a list elements and you want to iterate it. So how you can iterate it? So for that reason, you will use the loop. And you know the for loop is working based on the sequential repetition of the any number or string or anything, right? So a for loop repeats code for each time items in a list. List like values. List like values. This means, see, this is what? Values. So if you remember, in when I was teaching the for loop, that time I explained about range function. Range function. How for loop is working through range function using in operator. You know, in operator is a membership operator. Might you remember? So that time I explained for I is a variable. You are declaring here only. This is the facility provided by Python. You can declare here I in range 4. What this mean? You know, range is starts from 0 and will go n minus 1. Same way the indexing number you are doing here. Same way range function is doing. No? Might you remember? And there is 3 category of a range also. So I explained properly. If you are revising the content, you might getting my point. So what this will do, if you are running this code, this for loop for I in range 4 and you are printing I, then what it will store? It will store this range value from 0 to 3. I mean total 4 values. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what the meaning of this. And you are iterating it. How? Every time first it will go 0, then it will print. Again this will go 2, 3, like that. So this is how you will get the uh, through range, the same way you are doing in the list also. Here you have written range function. Here you are writing with the help of list. Observe here, square bracket, inside that you have passed some elements, right? So, and again you are iterating the this particular loop through passing I inside the print function and you are getting the same output. So you can say that range function behaves like a list only. And this is what the meaning of list like values. List like values. Here you are passing the values inside the range and here you are directly passing the value inside the square bracket. Now let me take you on VS Code and there I will explain the practically. So let me share first VS Code. Please tell me VS Code is visible or not. Anyone please confirm VS Code is visible or not. So here in this code, here I will explain, right? Let me take programs. So let me take here. For example, here I want to explain for loop with the list. So for that, first I will take the list. Let me take the list 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4, comma 5. These 5 values I have taken. If you run it, you will get the value in this order, right? But I want to iterate it each time. You know the looping, how it is working. Loop already you have studied in a C language. So property might you are aware. So let's say variable is list 1, right? And I'm assigning this particular list on variable list 1, right? So these list value assigned to this particular variable. I hope this is clear with you all. And this one is at index number 0, this 2 is at index number 2, and so on like that. Now you want to iterate it. How you can iterate it? So you will write for suppose I, through I you want to iterate it. In where? List 1, right? List 1. You want to iterate it like that. And you know, after that you will put the colon, and once you will put the colon, you are inside the for loop code block, right? Here you need to write the clause of the for loop. Then I want to just print till the condition is true in sequential order. Then you have to pass I inside the print function. So for I in list 1. And what is the list 1? List 1 is simply this is the list, right? So if you will run now, you will get the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in order, particularly in order which is from left to right. Observe here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is what the purpose of using for loop with the list. You want to access the values from the list. So this is the order to access the list. See, first iteration 1, second iteration 2, third iteration 3, fourth iteration 4, fifth iteration 5. What about 6? When the compiler will pointer will go to 6, I value becomes 6. This will search inside the list. Inside the list, then pointer will go here and that will try to find out the 6 due to this in operator. In means membership operator. 6 is the member of this particular list or not. And when compare will happen, 6 is not available. Then automatically loop will get terminated because condition will get false. This is how the code is working. I hope verbal I'm speaking here. I'm not using any, writing pad, but I hope you are getting because this topic we already covered. One more scenario I want to explain here. What is the scenario? You have taken one variable inside that list is there. Directly even you can apply the list like for I in list, right? Column, and you want to print it. Pass the I. Same thing you are doing here also. See, same thing you are getting, right? Even you can store here any string value also. And when you are storing the string value, put into the quotes. Don't forget. Okay. So for I in list and column. After that, once you will hit the enter, there is indentation. This is showing that your print is the part of for loop. So this is representing your elements, whatever inside the list. This is how you can access the list element. Right now, let me take you again on a PPT part so that I can proceed with next topic. So there is some theory part. Suppose if they are asking define the for loop with the list, then you have to give the first definition. After that, you have to write some syntax, some example. Then you have to say that it looks like list like value. What is the purpose of this? Here, learning point is for you all a value that we have like a list. For example, if we are even using range function, what they are doing? Same thing they are, representing like a number. Same way the list is doing the same task. Often called as sequence in Python. Since we are using for loop and for loop is always working with the sequential order, right? So this is what the meaning of that. Looping over list index. Looping over list index. What is the meaning of that? I will tell. I will tell what is the meaning of this, right? Now, so, just recall when I was teaching the range function, so many things I explained. That's why I taken a lot more time while explaining first module because that was the backbone for the further topics. Now you will realize that how important first module is. And let me take first attendance. 9 members only out of lump sum 40. Ajay, Arun, Chetan, Haripriya, Kirti, Lakshmi, Nishchal, and Manoj. I hope you are revising the content and the things you are doing by yourself. Because if you are thinking overnight you are going for examination, this is impossible. You can't apply if you are not regularly doing the practice. This is the subject kind where you can't overnight practice right now. Every day you have to do. So let me explain what is the meaning of looping over the list index. When the index is coming, you know the index meaning. Again, let me take you on a VS Code only, then I will explain. I hope VS Code is visible. Already I have put it this on recording, so later you will get the recording also, right? So meaning is that index means what? One is at what index number? Zero index number. Two is at what? One index number. Because indexing is starts from zero always, and it will go till n minus one. Now I want to print this one is at what index number. I want to show here what is the index number. That is already in the previous last class I explained. Again, I will explain and today you will come to know. So I need to do, if I want to do, then I need to, let me take the same example, what given in your book. By that example only I will explain right now. So let me take one more interface. And I will explain. I will come to this program later. First, let me explain another thing. For example, I'm just removing it right now. And even that also I want to remove it so that I can explain properly. Here is one variable you have taken supplies and you have taken some elements as a list inside the supplies. This means that this particular variable holds these elements as a list. These elements as a list. Now I want what my agenda is. I want to type this pen is at what index number and then I will type this particular value at index number, right? Observe here how I can do. Then I need to do i for I in is a membership operator, for loop when you are using there is a range and in these are the keywords you are using right now. So range range is what you want range for your all the elements, whatever elements are there in the, you can say, supplies variable. So that will be here and column, right? I given column. Now if I will run it, like supplies, and I want to pass I inside that, what it will do? It will print this all elements one by one. First zero index, then second index, I mean first index, second index, third index. If I will run, I will, sorry, some error is there. What is the error? Okay. Because I do not pass inside the length function. Length function is mapping the your index number. So index number, I represent the index number, and this length function will tell at what index number you are. Observe here. Pen, staplers, flame, and flamethrowers and binders. These are the few stationary items you have taken inside the supplies, right? And this is how you can work with the particular elements you want to iterate one by one, pen and so on, like that. Then now I want to write here index 0, index 1, because pen is at index 0, stapler is at index number, what index number? 1, flame throwers index number 2, and binders index number 3. I want to print before that. How I can do it? So to do that, I need to write some message. For example, the index is I want to pass it comma, this is the way to write the things. Then you have to write a star, and in that you should pass I. I is representing what you can say, I is representing the index number, correct? I is representing index number, and then you want to print the same thing. So the index is, and this will tell what index is, string I. Right now if I will run it, observe here, the index is 0. 0 is what? Pen. 0 is what? Pen. Now, and the index is 1, what? Stapler. The index is 2, what? Flamethrowers. The index is 3, what? Binders. This is how you can print the index also, through this string and by passing this I. The agenda of this program is simply you want to print index number also and value also. At what particular index number, what value is there. So this is how you can iterate right now. What if you will do the plus here, plus 1, what it will do? This will convert I initially 0, right now. 0 plus 1 means 1. At 1, what is the index number? That will come here. See, observe here. Means you replace, list is mutable. So you have replaced the initial index number 0 to 1 by that. So this is what the meaning. So let it be from 0 only as a standard. So this is what I wanted to explain. You can print the index number also, and you can print the at what index number what value is there, both together. So this is what the program, and which is given in your book only. So let me again share the PPT so that I will move on to next topic. I hope till here it is clear, and just you rewind the video, you will come to know the what exactly mean and go through theory part also. And your practice effort is required. Now observe here, why use range length list? Observe here, range length list. This means range function, length function inside that list. List means what? This particular variable name, right now list. So why you are using? Because it helps when you need both index number and the value also, right now position and the items. At what position, what items are there. Both together you want to print. That time you should use range, length, list. These are the small logic you have to learn. And this is the learning point which you have to optimize, right? Next, work for any list size dynamically. This is even you can add here n number of elements that will automatically under range function that will automatically getting calculated by length, right? And this is how stri will get calculated through this. Now, I hope this is clear. This program is clear with theory part. Now, the next subtopic in that only, you have seen that here I have used in. So in and not in, already I explained in the classroom as a membership operator. In and not in, both are membership operator. And they are telling that whether the particular element is available in the list or not, right now. And both are returning the true based on the condition. What is the condition for in operator? If any value is available in sequence, that will return the true. And if any value is not available in the sequence, then it will return the true. Now let me take, and you know this is returning the true false only, right? So let me take you again on a VS Code to explain this logic. I already explained this, but again I'm rewinding through list only, right now. Let me take this example only. Through this example only I will explain. I hope everything is you are getting, because these topics are basic, basic building for core Python. Now, my task is to define the list, I mean, in and not in operator. That is called as a membership operator. For example, if I'm telling that if, I mean, for I in supplies, right? And I'm telling here, not like that, not like that. One second. Uh, Let me take a direct example as per your book only. That already I explained if condition and for condition with the in operator. Here I want to explain the second, I mean another way of using that. If suppose I'm telling here pen, 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 sorry, pens, because you know case sensitive. In, if I will write like that, pens in the list, pen in the list, what it will return? I hope you have answer. It will return true, right now? True. Because this pen is a member of this particular list. And this in is telling that if condition is true, then it will return the true. What if I will write here? Black, something random. If I will run, what it will return? False, right now? So this is what the meaning of membership operator. If anything is available in the particular list, that will return true. If not, that will return false. Same way, let me take the again example, one more example. I mean same part. Now I'm telling not in. What it will return? That is not a member of black is not a member of this particular list. So obviously this will return true right now. So based on your keyword that is returning. What if you are telling suppose binders? What it will tell? It will tell false because it is available in this list, and you are telling not in. So false. This is what the exactly meaning of what you can say membership operator. You may use a variable also. It is up to you. I just shown one scenario and already I have explained, so I'm not going to explain in a deeper and go through some examples I listed out here. I hope the PPT is visible for you all. Please confirm once PPT is visible for you all, right? Please confirm.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So observe here. I have listed examples. Just work with example like howdy. in this particular given list. If it is available, then it will return true. They taken I mean variable, and they just assign the list here in variable, and they are telling that this particular value is in spam. That is also applicable. I told no, you can work with variable also, you can work directly with value also. Both way it will work. And some features I have listed out, just read it. One program I will just explain. In your book it is given. So let me take you again on VS Code. It's a complete practical, so this all required interactiveness. To save the time, I'm just what I'm doing. I'm just copying the codes so that I can conclude it in a faster, right? I hope this is VS Code is visible. Now, one variable, my pets, right? And in that they mentioned three names: Joppy, Puka, and Fatel, right? You can say this is the dog names, right? Now, user input. You give the input. If that name is available in the list, if that name is available in the list, then name is my pet. If not available, then else part will work, right? I hope this code is easy. You are getting only here rather writing. I mean directly. I am asking from user. Give the name. If that name is available in the list, then that will print the this line. Otherwise, that will print the this line, right? If I will run it. First, I will print else part, right? First, I will print else part. What I should do here to print else part? I will write the name which is not in the list, right? My pets variable, whatever list elements are there, that is not there. Suppose Puka is written case sensitive. You observe here, Puka P is caps. I am writing here in small, right? So what it will print? It will print, I do not have a pet name Pukka. Observe here. Because this P is caps, and I have written in a smaller case. So this is how this code is working. If Pukka in this particular list, if Pukka in this list, then this line will work. Since here I have written Pukka small case, and in pets this will search here, and they will get this. But here case sensitive. This is caps P and this is small p. That's why this condition will get false. If condition will get false, then the block of if will not work, and that will come out, and that will go to else part, and this line will get print. Again I'm running it. This time I will give correct name. I will give this fat tail, right? I'm giving this name only. If I will run, what it will return? It will return fat tail is my pet. Observe here. Fat tail is my pet. So this is what the meaning of in operator and not in operator. If I will add here not in, then what it will return? Same thing. You will come to else part. Because this particular, let me run it. If I will write this fat tail not in particular list. Observe here, fat tail is there. So this condition will get false. You will come to else part, and that will print this line. Let me hit enter. Oh, sorry. Observe here. You are printing else part. I hope that not in and in operator both are clear, right? So this is what the program. Let me again share my PPT. Manually I'm sharing actually because that is not working properly. Now, one more very important topic. How much time we have? Yes, we can complete it. The multiple assignment trick in Python. The multiple assignment trick in Python. So what is the meaning of that? What is the meaning of that? Let me explain this, right? Let me take this example directly. First, I will read the theory, then I will take you on a VS Code. The multiple assignment trick. The multiple assignment trick allows you to assign values from a list in iterable mode, like multiple variable in a single line code. I will tell what is the meaning of that. I will tell the meaning. First, I will explain standard, and then I will explain with the trick. And let me share the VS Code again, and then I hope VS Code is visible for you all. If not, then you just confirm me. Otherwise, okay. So I have taken one variable cat. In that I listed three category, three features: fat, black, loud. If I am saying that uh, size, let me size of cat, right? Cat is a variable. Size 0. I'm telling size 0, and I'm writing here some assigning the value. What value I'm assigning? Fat. Right now, and I'm printing here size, and I want to print size right now. If I will run it, what you will get? Sorry, some error is there. Some error is there. Oh, sorry, I made mistake. Here I need to write size variable which is containing cat 0 right now, and then I need to pass simple variable value, you can say. If I will run it, what it will return? Fat. What I did here, this is a standard method, another method to fetch the value from the list. Here you have written fat. In the cat variable at index number 0, what is the value? Fat, which you have assigned to size. And now you are returning size. What it is returning? Particular index value. Same way, black. Black is what? Suppose color. Color. And I'm telling at index number 1, that is color. And now I'm printing what I'm printing? Color. Right now. I'm printing color. If I will run, what it will return? The black value. Same way, decomposition, like loud, slow, what type of a voice is there. I am telling that decomposition or anything you can give name. It is up to you. And I'm telling here, cat index number is what? 2, right now. Index number 2, and I'm printing here decomposition. If I will run, it will return loud, right? See. So this is one standard method, but this is not a efficient method. What is the efficient method? I'm explaining. See, we have only 5 minutes time, so within 5 minutes I have to explain. So let's say this variable, let it be there. Right now, shortcut that is called as a multiple assignment trick. Observe here how much elements? 1, 2, 3. Standard 3 elements. So I will tell size, comma. I will tell color, comma. I will tell decomposition. Right? And all are where? All are in cat only. All these three, see, the equal number of elements, you have to assign equal number of a variable. Again, you are assigning to the particular variable which is holding the list value right now. So size directly map with fat, color directly map with black, decomposition directly map with loud. If you are putting here variable number lesser than this or more than this, that will throw the error. Equal number of you have to put the here variable, the equal number of elements you have in the list, and then you have to assign the particular variable inside the list. I mean, this particular whole list is assigned to these values, and that will directly mapped. And now if I will return, size, then if I will run, what it will return? See, observe here, fat. Same way, if I am returning color, what it will return? Observe here, black. If again I will return decomposition, it is returning. See. So this process is called as the multiple assignment trick, which you have to remember. This is standard. This is logically we are doing, but this you have to learn this line. The equal number of element, you can assign the equal number of variable and directly assign this variables to the particular list variable, and then you can fetch the data by that by using print function right now. So this is what the meaning of multiple assignment trick. Observe here, multiple assignment trick in Python. So this is what the meaning and what I explained here right now. So what is the benefit? The number of variable on the left must exactly match with the number of elements what I was explaining. If there are 4 items, then you should take 4 variables. If 5 items, you should take 5 variables. If you are taking less or more, that will throw the error, and the error will what error you will get? Value error. Just do practice, you will come to know. So till here you are clear with multiple assignment trick. and few where it is applicable, like swapping, splitting data, returning multiple value. I mean, these are places where you can apply this logic. And because Python having so many broader prospect to do, so based on the requirement, so read these all theory, you will come to know. Next topic is augmented assignment operator. Augmented assignment operator that I will do in the classroom, right? Because we don't have much time, only 1 minute time we have. So this topic I will do in the classroom. After this class, I mean this today is the last class for the online. After that, there is no online classes right now. So better go through. I will provide the complete notes, right? I prepared the notes. See all these notes prepared that I will share. Just go through this, do by yourself, put practice for module 1, module 2 also, because there is exam we have to do. You have to appear in the exam, right? I will explain everything, but that will takes time. As per your pace, just do this, okay? And till actually here, till multiple assignment trick, you prepare your own notes, handwritten notes, by getting the help from my notes, and do it. If you are getting any problem, let me know. I will address all the problems. So for today's class, I think this is enough, and we will meet again in the classroom, right? Okay, now you can leave. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you, sir.